to try our beauty products. All right, you may have noticed this fabulous watch. I know many of you were asking about it earlier when I was doing fashions and earlier when we were doing beauty. Is the watch Lynn's wearing coming up? Is it for sale? And it is. And it happens to be with one of our #1 favorite brands, Kessaris, here at HSN, because you know the brand, you know the name. You know it's gonna come backed up with a 10-year warranty. This one to me looks like that, you know, multi, tens of thousands designer watch. It is fully self-adjustable. I have a very small wrist. This will adjust from 6.5 inches up to about 8 inches. Oh, and pardon me, ambassador of luxury, our one and only Paul Woods. Listen, and when we talk about timepieces, my friend, you have worked with some of the #1 premium, you know, watch houses in the world.
No,
I think Kessaris, I'm not kidding when I said that it has that look of that, you know.
I saw you on air, Lynn, and
did you notice?
I saw you on air, and I thought, that looks like a $20,000 watch. I mean, it is so believable. It is so gorgeous on. And the reason being is, you know, between myself and Kessaris, we have done this for a very long time, and we know the details that you look for in a timepiece that make it so special. Things like the gorgeous crystals around the outside bezel. Those are Austrian. The crystals that sparkle all over the dial. Look at them. I mean, there's just zillions of them. The beautiful, gorgeous, accurate quartz movement from Japan. We did crystals up the shoulders. We'd never do that before. They're sizable at home. So it's not a trip to the mall. You just take out one of these links with your fingernail or two. It's completely up to you. Stainless steel case back, like you expect to find on a gorgeous timepiece. But it's all about that gorgeous look. And all you're choosing, do I want gold? Do I want rose gold? Or do I want white gold look? That's what you're choosing. They each come with a 10-year warranty. We've done this for over a decade here at HSN. We have so many customer picks, and thank you, by the way, when you write and tell us how much you love something, because it spurs us on. And this is gonna be your next favorite watch. It looks like $1 million.
When did this launch?
This week.
Oh, was it this? Okay, so I'm like, I have not done.
No, this is brand new. This is brandy new, and it's just so pretty.
It is. We're showing you the gold. We're gonna show Dagmara, showcase it. Then we're gonna close up on the one I'm wearing, and I'm gonna show you everything from the packaging, Paul.
Oh yeah.
That it comes in. So when you look at $40.95, there is no way in a million years anyone. If I saw Dagmara wearing this watch, I would think it was at $20,000. I mean, seriously,
if not more. It really has that look.
It does.
The color of the gold is exactly right. The diamond look is exactly right. The workmanship is exactly right. And has a 10-year warranty.
The size of the face, too, is exactly right. You know, a lot of times when you do have something bejeweled in the face of the watch, it can be a little bit difficult to actually see the time, but you can see the individual markers so nicely here, right? And so it's easy to read. It's quartz timing, scratch-resistant face, stainless backing, so if you have sensitivities to wearing, you know, certain metals, no, you know, same thing, no issues that you're gonna have here with Kessaris. I'm wearing with all the links out. So it's 6.5 inches, but again, you can go up to about 8 inches. And this is where I want you to see if it's a gift, maybe it's a graduation that's gonna be coming up, whether it's just a timepiece that you've always admired those multi-tens of $1,000 watches, but you know,
like me, I admire those a lot.
Of course,
I do.
You know, not gonna go out and spend that kind of money, but you know what? Why not have that look?
Well, and that's the thing. And God bless celebrities and sports stars and musicians, because they taught us after the cell phone came out that the reason to wear a beautiful timepiece is to say something about yourself. It's an accessory. It finishes an outfit. It becomes part of your look. A lot of us have wardrobes of timepieces. You know, when I was a kid, Grandma had one watch, and that's all she ever had. That's not how it is today.
Not today, but we were fortunate. You had a good watch, and if you had an everyday watch.
Exactly.
Right? This could be everything, right? This could be, this could be your new signature watch.
A little bling with your jeans. I mean, yeah. Exactly.
Yes,
now you feel like a country western star. Or, you know, with a little black dress, so dress it up. It looks like a diamond bracelet.
I was gonna, you just read my mind.
Did I? Well, you know, separated at birth.
We were, I know it. But yeah, it does. It looks like it easily could be just that. So we have the rose, or even, you know what, Paul, great point. Maybe you have a yellow timepiece or a white gold timepiece or a silver that you've been wearing for years and years, and say, oh, you know what? At this price, it's like a fashion jewelry price.
Well, it is.
Try something else.
Exactly.
Try the rose, maybe something. Step out a little bit. Like, you know, what I'm wearing, I was funny today, I'm wearing a pajama top, believe it or not. Nothing ceases to amaze you.
I might have seen you out here with Amy before.
Yes,
so
I was with Amy,
surprised.
but I thought this pink would go back perfectly with a rose, you know, and I don't have a rose gold watch.
Well, and you've also mixed your metals. You've got gold in your earrings, and you've got white with your cross, and you've got the rose, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do now.
Now I'm doing it. You know, for years I was like, oh no, I can only.
Oh no, I was the same way. I was all nervous, and now I think today I have on yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, and black gold.
You do. I'm looking. Yeah.
I've got it covered.
Yeah, it looks great. Okay.
You see the shine and the sparkle? I mean, I'm telling you.
We are busy. We are super, super busy. I can't wait for you to get this home and see it in person. Adjustability, again, from 6.5 inches all the way up to 8 inches. So, and you don't have to go to a jeweler, right? You can just individually.
By the way, though,
you can.
If you have a tiny, tiny wrist, I get some complaints from gals that wear the tiny, tiny wrist. You can go to a jeweler and you can have additional lengths taken out. So don't worry if you've got one of those little 5.5-inch wrists. A jeweler can make it work for you, and it still has that 10-year warranty.
You're right. Some people have a 6-inch wrist, and and this is that classic. I mean, do you get a more classic band than we get on here?
No, it's Panther style. I mean, that was created by the Red Box store in 1905, and I'm always fascinated to remember that it was inspired by the tank treads on the tanks in World War I. Some designer looked at that and said, that would be a really cool bracelet. And I love how the mind works like that, you know? And from that point forward, this has been the most inspirational, aspirational, iconic link out there. Now we've married it with the look of diamonds.
Well, they were on to something, right? How about that? Boy, the look of diamonds, the look of tens of thousands of dollars. Honestly, it really does. It's just such a fun piece, and certainly going to be bring you lots and lots of joy. We always talk about timepieces because that's the one thing we get to admire, right? All the time. Every time we look down at our wrist, or obviously only, you know, functioning piece in jewelry. This was like the fastest.
It was quick. We're
10
used
minutes.
to spending the afternoon
I know.
together.
I'm used to being with Paul for like 2 hours, you know, but I know we do have a big Balenza show coming up. And
Today's
it's going to
special.
be I was going to say, big special that I don't want you to miss out of. Hey, speaking of...